But first, for centuries, Great Britain was the forefront of human freedom. That country gave us the freedom of speech and of the press. It led efforts to abolish the slave trade and slavery itself, and God bless them for that. Of course, the country created the common law, due process rights that we take for granted today, and a lot more. But freedom in Britain is on the decline now, dramatically. Tommy Robinson, for example, sits in jail tonight for the crime of reporting on a child grooming trial, a rape trial. Meanwhile, a judge is calling for the mass blunting of kitchen knives in the UK in response to a wave of knife attacks, as if that's the cause or the solution. It's a mess. Anne-Marie Waters is the founder of the For Britain political party, and she joins us tonight. So thanks so much for coming on, by the way. Those of us who are not in the UK sort of looked on in stunned surprise at what has happened to Tommy Robinson, and more than that, at the lack of response from the cultural establishment in Great Britain to what is being done to him in retaliation for speaking what he thinks is true. Has there been any complaint from the media establishment in your country about what's going on?
Oh, absolutely not. Tommy Robinson is persona non grata as far as the mainstream media is concerned, as well as various human rights groups. They ignore any persecution of people that they don't politically agree with. And Tommy Robinson is one of many people who faces and has faced and would continue to face persecution of some kind. If you say anything negative, even if you don't go along with the positive, the endless praise of Islam in this country, you will find some form of persecution, whether it's by the state in terms of arresting people for Islamophobic comments, or from the media, who will immediately denounce you as racist and fascist and far-right, regardless of what your political views may be. If you speak negatively about Islam, you are rendered far-right. And then persona non grata. So that the mainstream media is not interested at all in speaking up for Tommy Robinson or anyone else who speaks negatively about Islam. There is a persecution, and as you say, our freedoms are rapidly being eroded, and rapidly, even more rapidly, in just the last few years. Things are really declining in terms of political freedoms in Britain. It's very, very worrying, and it's very serious. And the media is not talking about it at all, which of course makes it even more serious.
It's stunning. You don't have to take a position on Islam itself to take a position in favor of the freedom of speech, which you bequeathed the world, and now it's dying in your country. And that is a sad story, but I'm glad to hear it from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.